Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Power Recall, Mastering Memory and Note-Making. My name is Paloma. Here is the display of my agenda. There are 4 main headings for the speech. First, memory as an active process, unleashing your cognitive potential. Explore how memory isn't a fixed trait, but an active skill you develop and refine through practice. Second, the capture and create method, transforming note-taking into co-creation. Learn how splitting your notes into capturing facts and creating personal insights revolutionizes the way you learn. Third, multi-sensory encoding techniques, expanding your learning horizons. Delve into strategies that utilize your environment, body, and senses to forge deep, lasting memory associations. And fourth, empowering action, embracing co-creation for lifelong mastery. Discover actionable steps to integrate these techniques into your daily routine and work collaboratively to achieve more. Welcome, and an invitation to embarking on a journey of transformative learning. It is both an honor and a privilege to speak with you today on behalf of Achim Lemke. Achim has graciously given me permission to share with you groundbreaking ideas and strategies that have the potential to transform the way you learn, remember, and create. Today, you are invited on a journey into a new paradigm of note-taking, note-making, and memory enhancement. A journey that will sharpen your focus and unlock creative pathways you never knew existed. The essence of note-taking and note-making? Here you have 1, 2, and 3 items on a list. Animated, exploring the dual approach. Note-taking versus note-making. Let us begin by exploring a subtle yet incredibly powerful distinction: the difference between taking notes and making notes. Many of you might ask, what exactly does that mean? The answer is both simple and profound. On the left side of your notebook page, you are encouraged to take notes. This is where you write down clear, step-by-step instructions, be it how to remember names, learn a new language, or boost your concentration. Think of this side as a repository of practical knowledge. It contains methods to recall things word for word, strategies to deliver speeches without relying on written prompts, and even lists of brain foods that have proven beneficial for cognitive function. But then, what happens on the right side of that page? This is where you make notes. Here, you move beyond mere transcription. Instead of simply writing down facts, you are asked to record your personal insights, questions, and reflections. Ask yourself, what are my impressions of this idea? How does it connect with what I already know? In what ways can I apply this information and perhaps even teach it to someone else? This dynamic interplay between capturing information on one side and creating meaning on the other is the cornerstone of our program. It is a method that transforms passive note-taking into an active process of co-creation. The journey of co-creation. We are embarking on a journey of co-creation, a shared exploration where each insight builds upon another. Remember the mantra, team, together everyone achieves more. Consider the analogy. If I give you $1 and you give me $1, each of us still has $1. However, if I share an idea with you and you share one back, suddenly we both possess 2 ideas. This mutual enhancement of creativity and understanding exemplifies the essence of our approach. By engaging actively with each other's thoughts and insights, we amplify our learning potential and create a vibrant, collective reservoir of knowledge. Understanding memory. It's an active process. One of the most common misconceptions is that memory is a fixed trait, immutable like your shoe size. Let me be absolutely clear. Memory is not a noun. It is a verb. You don't simply have a memory, you do memory. If you feel that focus is lacking, you are not condemned to that state. You can learn to focus. If creativity seems out of reach, you can train yourself to be creative. This transformative view of memory empowers you to see every learning experience as an opportunity to actively engage in the process of doing memory. The capture and create method. At the heart of our approach lies the capture and create method. Here's how it works. take a notebook and split each page into 2 columns. On the left side, capture the key facts, theories, lists, knowledge, and structured notes about the subject at hand. On the right side, make notes that go beyond the written word. Record your impressions, the questions that naturally arise, and the unique connections you discover as you learn. This dual-column approach not only reinforces the information, but also ensures that you interact with it on multiple levels, fostering deeper learning and more robust recall. Action steps for your quest. I challenge you today to take immediate action. Grab a notebook, divide each page into 2, and begin practicing the capture and create method throughout your learning journey. As you do so, you'll notice that the simple act of separating your thoughts into capturing and creating leads to a more profound understanding of the material. Every note you take and every idea you develop contributes to our collective quest for knowledge. In our journey together, every insight matters because truly, everyone achieves more when we work as a team. Key learning points to remember. Before we delve deeper, let's review the core principles of our approach. Learning and forgetting. There is always a learning curve and a forgetting curve. By actively engaging with the material, you can combat forgetfulness and reinforce what you learn. Memory as an action. Your memory isn't fixed. It is something you actively do. Each effort to remember and recall is a step toward a sharper, more agile mind. The capture and create technique. Split your page into 2 sections. On the left, capture essential notes. On the right, create your own meaning by writing impressions and asking questions. Expanding your memory through multiple encoding techniques. To further boost your memory, let's explore several encoding techniques that leverage your sensory and cognitive abilities. These methods work in harmony to create a rich tapestry of associations that will help you remember complex information with ease. Use your environment. Your surroundings are powerful memory triggers. Consider studying different subjects in different rooms. Each room, characterized by its unique lighting, ambient sounds, and even the feel of its furniture, can serve as a contextual anchor. Notice details like the way sunlight filters through a window, the texture of a favorite chair, or even the scent that fills the air. Attach specific pieces of information to these environmental cues. Over time, these associations will help you recall not only the content, but also the context in which you learned it. Use your clothes. Believe it or not, your clothing can be an excellent memory aid. Imagine associating a particular blouse or accessory with a subject. Perhaps a striking button might represent a memorable quotation, or a favorite pair of shoes could remind you of a significant historical event. By creating tangible links between everyday items and the concepts you wish to remember, you effectively turn your wardrobe into a mobile memory route. When you wear these items, they become subtle yet powerful triggers for recalling the associated knowledge. Use your body. Your body itself is a remarkable tool for memory. Think of each hand as an essay plan, with each finger representing a major topic and each segment of your fingers corresponding to supporting details or key references. Your knuckles could remind you of important quotations, while your fingernails might symbolize counter-arguments. This method transforms your body into an interactive outline, a living map that aids in organizing and recalling complex ideas, even in high-pressure situations like an exam room. 4. Use motor memory. Movement and muscle memory are critical components of learning. Engage in studying while moving. Take a walk or perform light exercises. As you move, associate each action with a specific piece of information. This physical activity creates a memory that you can replay in your mind later. Additionally, activities such as writing, drawing, or even speaking aloud involve motor memory, ensuring that the fine motor sequences become firmly embedded in your brain. 5. Use auditory memory. Our ears serve as powerful conduits for learning. Record your ideas using a speech app and listen to these recordings during a walk or while commuting. Consider singing your essay plan to a familiar tune or experimenting with different voices as you read your notes aloud. Over-dramatizing certain points can transform mundane facts into engaging anecdotes, making the material far more memorable. 6. Use visual memory. Visual cues are among the most potent memory aids available. Create clear and attractive layouts for your notes, transforming them into visual maps of information. Imagine your material as a film sequence playing in your mind's eye. To make this even more effective, assign specific objects to represent key concepts. For example, consider a car where each of its 4 wheels corresponds to a main theorist. Spearman, 1927, representing the concept of one general IQ. Thurstone, 1931, symbolizing the idea of 6 different types of intelligences. Hebb, 1949, illustrating the balance between inheritance and environment. Gardner, 1993, embodying the notion of multiple intelligences. Beyond the wheels, think of the car's doors as housing practical applications of these theories. Items in the boot could remind you of historical developments, and components of the engine or objects on the front seat might represent future innovations. For those complex lists or formulas, like those found in accountancy, craft a narrative that links a series of vivid images together. Each image should be distinct and scaled in such a way that it stands out in your memory. 7. Use color. Color is not just visually appealing, it is a powerful mnemonic device. Assign each subject a distinct combination of colors. Use a specific color to highlight formulas or reference points throughout your notes so they become instantly recognizable. By giving each theme its own color, you create an at-a-glance organizational system that makes both reviewing and recalling information more interactive and efficient. 8. Use verbal memory. Distilling information into concise keywords is another effective memory technique. Organize your ideas into hierarchical structures under clear headings. This process, reducing complex information to its simplest form, forces you to engage with the material in a meaningful way. The act of summarizing encourages deeper cognitive processing, helping to cement the information firmly in your mind. Verbal memory, distillation, hierarchical organization, and summarization. 9. Use semantic memory. Finally, engage your semantic memory by considering the broader implications of what you're learning. Ask yourself questions such as, who is affected by this? What might this mean for the future? And what changes could arise as a result? Challenge yourself to find alternative ways of expressing the same idea. Identify the 3 most critical aspects of the subject, and then determine which one is the most essential. This reflective process not only solidifies your understanding, but also encourages you to see connections between seemingly disparate topics. Bringing it all together. Each of these encoding techniques is designed not to stand alone, but to work in perfect harmony with one another. When you combine them with the capture and create method of note-taking, you develop a multi-dimensional approach to learning. Your environment, clothing, body, movements, auditory cues, visual layouts, color associations, verbal shortcuts, and semantic insights all interlock to form a robust system. This system ensures that the information you capture becomes truly yours, deeply ingrained and readily accessible whenever you need it. Immersive environment. Imagine sitting in a study room where every object, every ray of light, and every sound serves a specific purpose. Mindful attire. Picture yourself in an outfit chosen not only for style, but for its connection to the knowledge you are absorbing. Tactile engagement and active creation. Envision using your hands not merely to write, but as a living outline of your thoughts, a tactile map of ideas and associations. This is the new way of learning we are co-creating together. It transforms passive reception into active, engaged creation. Final call to action. Active memory. Unleashing your cognitive potential. Skill refinement. And cognitive agility. As we come to the end of our session today, let me remind you, you do not have a fixed memory. Memory is an active performance, a skill that you refine with every effort you make. Just as you learn to focus or to be creative, you learn to do memory. Every new note you take, every impression you form, and every question you ask propels you toward a sharper, more agile mind. Today, I challenge you to commit fully to this journey. Get a notebook, divide each page into 2 columns, and begin practicing the capture and create method immediately. Use every technique we've discussed. Engage your environment, your clothing, your body, your movements, your auditory senses, your visual imagination, your sense of color, your verbal skills, and your semantic insights. Integrate these practices into your daily routine and witness a transformation in your ability to recall information, generate creative ideas, and ultimately achieve your goals. Remember, this journey is not merely about memorizing facts or following a rigid process. It is about empowering yourself, transforming the way you learn and interact with the world. Every step you take is a contribution to a collective endeavor, a quest for knowledge where every idea is valued and every insight enriches our shared wisdom. I want to thank you for your commitment to this journey. Know that every method, every suggestion, and every strategy you are embracing today is a building block in a larger framework designed to elevate not only your personal capabilities, but also those of every member of this community. Achim Lemke has entrusted these insights to us so that together we may break new ground in the art of learning. So, let us move forward with enthusiasm, creativity, and the understanding that the process of doing memory is a lifelong journey, one that we undertake as a united team. Embrace these methods, experiment with them, and watch as your memory, focus, and creativity blossom far beyond what you ever thought possible. Thank you, and I eagerly look forward to witnessing the incredible ways in which you apply these strategies in your own quest for mastery.